Can we get a Take 2 hype train going? A buy one shine newbie gifted a tier 1 sub to Visual. They have given 352 gift subs in the channel.
Kupo? Kupo? Is it safe for me to come out yet? Are you sure? Are you sure they're gone? Are you sure the keynote's over? If you say so. Kupo! Kupo! It is not just any FFXIV Friday. It is the FFXIV Friday. And today, we have had some very important announcements. The temptation to go and watch the stream today. So much temptation. I was actually there like, I could just switch tabs right now. Because I was having the tab up for the fat cat and the little MSQ icon badge, which you can get from the main stream. So I was like, I'm gonna keep the tab open. I'm not gonna look at it. It's minimized. It's there. I know it's there. I could just flick into it at any moment. But welcome on in. How are we feeling? Oh my gosh, Final Fantasy chat in Discord was just lighting up today. Like, oh my gosh. There's a secret thread called Not for Elves or something, which you guys have made. And I'm not allowed to look in there. I can't click it, but I can see it popping. I can see the pops happening. How are we feeling? How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 10? With 10 being, oh my god, I'm gonna shit my pants, this is incredible, this is everything I've been waiting for. And 1 being like, might play Tetris instead, bruh. At least a 15, 10, 11, my scale broke. Oh my gosh, 9, a very conservative 9 going on from Aria, a discerning 9. I thought Luma was saying 814, but Luma's saying 814 messages in that thread. And probably about 813 of them are just gifs of people screaming. Probably. Knowing this community. 10 from Bug. Solid 10, solid 10, solid 10. It's so hard. Because obviously you guys know I'm middle of Endwalker, maybe approaching the end of Endwalker now, I don't even know. I can only guesstimate based on the amount of content that we've done so far. And of course, there may be MSQ spoilers in the keynote. To some extent, even seeing which characters are there in trailers is a spoiler, because let's just say it confirms whether people live or die in the next 2 expansions, and they love killing people, so who knows, who knows. And then also, if I knew what the area was, like what the main zone was, then that could also potentially spoil even the direction the plot is going at the end of Endwalker. It was kind of different with Dawn Trail, because Dawn Trail was the start of a new arc, and it was very much like, oh, we're going on a new adventure and we're going somewhere completely new, and that cycle wraps up in Endwalker as far as I know in terms of plot, so it all just kind of comes together, and then Dawn Trail is the start of something new. So I have seen the Dawn Trail cinematic trailer. I've wandered around the zones because I was at the media tour, but it didn't spoil me on anything that came before. There was nothing like spoilerific. If there was anything in the cinematic, does not come to mind. It was all quite vague. So, I know it's gonna be hard, and I totally understand. And look, if anyone like accidentally drops anything, I know you don't do it with bad intentions. But I think the most that I want to hear is maybe the title of the expansion, which I still don't know yet. I've still not seen what the title of the expansion is. Before I do that, let me put out some wild theories based on not knowing anything at all and being in the middle of Endwalker. I know Dawn Trail is tropical. That's all I know. Is that like tropical zone? I don't know anything about the story in Dawn Trail or how we get to tropical from where we are right now. I don't know. I feel like maybe underwater, right? Underwater. But I really wouldn't want it to be underwater personally, because I have horrible flashbacks to underwater combat in certain games, and I'm not the biggest fan of underwater exploration. But I can say the Stormblood stuff, where we could go underwater and go around underwater, that was pretty cool. I did enjoy that, and it wasn't annoying. I think sometimes with underwater exploration, the problem is there can be mobs above you and below you, as well as in front of you and behind you. So you're kind of adventuring around and you just end up pulling everything. So that's why it ends up being annoying. But I like it. It could work. It could work. Very summery. Very summer. If it was a summer release, that could be very summery. My other theory is space. And that was one of my theories before Endwalker, and it turns out I'm not crazy. You were gaslighting me. Space is a real possibility. We can go to space. We've been to space in Endwalker, so there you go. So as far as I know, Dawn Trail, nothing happens in space in Dawn Trail unless there are llamas in space that I don't know about. But it feels like if we're getting to the end of Endwalker, then there's not much more opportunity for space. Therefore, space? I'm trying to think of like themes we haven't seen before, because obviously so many of the zones are based on like real world areas as well. And I'm like, where haven't we been? What haven't we done? I really liked, I guess we got summery with the Dawn Trail. Wintry we kind of have with Heavenswood. So like wintry has been explored, but I feel like that's the only zone that I really associate with that. So maybe less of that going on in the game at the moment. I feel like we've gone full tropical with Dawn Trail. I don't know, forests, maybe forests. I like forests. If there were forests, I'd be very excited. As a wood elf, I'd be like, yes, give me some like, what do you even call it? Like redwood forests. Give me redwood forests. That'd be great. And mountains. I claim some mountains. I've not claimed a mountain yet in this game. So I feel like, yeah. I don't know why I always have to say mountain in a Scottish accent. I do apologise to any Scottish people up in chat. Up the mountain. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's because when I went to the Lake District and we were climbing up mountains, there was a guy who ran past us who is old enough to be my grandfather, wearing shorts in really freezing temperatures, wearing a pair of shorts, running up the mountain, and he was Scottish. So we all just started going Scotland forever after that. Whenever we needed motivation on the hike, we were just like, Scotland forever. So there you go. But yeah, I don't know. I've got no idea. I really respect how they can sort of flip-flop between different themes in this game as well, and different styles, because I just feel like we've been everywhere. I don't think there is something that we haven't done in terms of like general like jungle, forest, space, underwater, Asian themed. Like we've been a lot of places. We've been a lot of places. So I don't know. And I like to be surprised, but there you go. I will say though, I do not yet know the name of the next Final Fantasy expansion. And I thought it would be really cool if you guys would tell me, because I haven't watched the keynote. So, I'm gonna do a little countdown. And when my countdown concludes, you may shout the name of the expansion at me in chat. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Drop it! Let it drop! It's going to be Dusk Path. Dusk Path, the opposite of Dawn Trail. Evercold? Evercold? What? Wait. Okay, that's a huge suggestion of the zone, like just from the name. Also sounds like it could be a brand of either distilled mineral water from a mountain or an air conditioner. A Final Fantasy about to drop some collab with air conditioning units? The Evercold. Stay perpetually chilly, even in tropical temperatures. There's things happening! What is going on? Oh, dropping the name with your resubs, Gumps with the 66 months, and the Queen of Winter's Embrace, who I suspect is very happy about Evercold as a name. The lovely lady Aria back for 102 months, keeping us ever safe from spoilers, guarding the chat fiercely during the MSQ. Wait! Oh my mind is just filling with my mind just went straight to snowmen and frosty landscapes and almost Swedish Scandinavian theme. Oh, that would be so cool. Have they done that? They haven't really done that as far as I know. Unless there's something in post patches, they haven't done Scandi. They haven't done Scandi! Wait, which means, would it be Norwegian forests and stuff? Don't tell me. God. Oh, it's so... I know, I'm making this really hard for you guys. I'm such a terrible person. You're not supposed to tell me, okay? But I'm just... I'm theorizing. Your poker faces are so good right now. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for being so well behaved. I'm sorry I'm such a terrible person. Lock back for 29 months as well. Wisp Winter Embrace. I think Winter's Embrace snuck into Square Enix headquarters and they rigged it. They did. They snuck in there. They put in some code into the system. They just drew over the Duskpath logo in crayons. And they were like, no, it's gonna be Evercold? Is Evercold what you guys said? Evercold? Yes, Final Fantasy XIV Online is now sponsored by Evian. Cold, fresh mountain spring water. It would be actually hilarious if they did a collaboration with a water company or an ice cube company. But then, I hear the ice cube business is a little bit difficult after the invention of the freezer. It's rough. Hang in there, ice cube merchants. Things are gonna get better. All right, I promise you have a unique product. No one makes them like you do. And Rogue, welcome back. Thank you for 45 months and a glorious tier 2. Locke also joining you on tier 2 as well. Those rainbow emotes. My brain is just imploding right now. I can't stop thinking about snow. I can't stop thinking about snowball fights and does that mean I will get to wear my winter fit again? That we wore going into Endwalker for the cold zones. Oh, does that mean we're gonna get lots of tinkly little harp music like we had for the cold zones? Oh, I like it. Oh my gosh, that is totally not where I thought it was going. And now I'm thinking, where is it going? Because it's gotta be the north, right? I don't really know much about the map beyond what we have at the moment, which is probably a good thing. I think things have probably been alluded to in lore, and there might be areas on the map that are unmarked that I haven't seen. So it's good to know nothing. It's good. Thank you for gifting to Fair Rats. Fair rats, the fairest rats in all the land. I now have their souls. Glorious rats, rats the likes of which you have never seen. The purest of souls, the shiniest of wisps. Thank you, Manji. All I will say about the keynote is that I had to pick my jaw off the floor several times. Oh, isn't that amazing? It's so cool when you watch a reveal for something that you're already hyped for. And then you just you feel adrenaline again and again because they're just announcing so many cool things. And I think for me back in the day, that was the World of Warcraft reveals when I was a very, very young elf. I just remember sitting there and being like, oh my God. And it would just be me on my own. And I would physically be shaking because it was just so exciting. And I look forward to next time watching the reveal live with all of you. Look, by the time that Never Hot comes out, I should be completely up to date, right? I should be. And I think if we keep going as we are, we might get to the end of Dawn Trail for the new release. Speaking of, lay it on me, guys. When is the expansion coming out? Did they drop a date? Did they drop it? January 2027? Oh my gosh. That's soon. So it's not a summer release. Traditionally, it's a summer release, right? So they've gone for a January release, which fits. Can you imagine like releasing an expansion called Evercold in the middle of summer during a heat wave? It doesn't really hit the spot quite right. Also, I was saying on Discord earlier, but January, I think, can be quite a long, cold, bleak month where nothing's really going on. Like, it's just after Christmas and you're like, it's the new year. I already failed at my New Year's resolutions. So it's quite a nice time for something big and exciting to be launching. It's something nice to look forward to, you know? You can get hyped for something in January because there's a big letdown after Christmas. You're just like, oh, Christmas is over, but second Christmas? We've had first Christmas. What about second Christmas? What about Square Enix Christmas, my friends? Oh, but that's so exciting. I'm so excited even just hearing the title. I'm like, yes, I'm in. I'm in. Sign me up. It's really interesting because obviously when we don't know what the next expansion is, I think the fan base just start combining words together. Just combining random words and going, ooh, that sounds like it could be an expansion name. That sounds like it could work. But somehow they always surprise us every single time. I did not see this coming. Final Fantasy XIV is confirmed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 in August. You better not be messing with me right now. Really? True? Truth? I know people have wanted Final Fantasy XIV on the Switch for a long... True? What? Okay, my mind is blown. So I play Final Fantasy XIV Online on the Steam Deck. I am quite often known to be in bed at 3 a.m. in the Gold Saucer. Some of you spot me online occasionally and I'm like, you didn't see anything. You didn't see me doing Air Force One in the middle of the night. No, you didn't. But I can't believe that it will run on a Nintendo Switch. What a glorious age of technology and innovation we live in. In the year of our good Lord Square Enix. Final Fantasy XIV Online running on a Nintendo Switch. I never thought I'd live to see it. Never thought I'd live to see it. But there you go. But you do need to buy the game separately and then a separate subscription, but you get 50% off. Oh, so you have to pay another subscription on top of your other normal PC subscription? So it's like a Nintendo charge. It's the Nintendo tax. Like the Nintendo Switch Online. But then do you have to pay Nintendo Switch Online and the bonus Final Fantasy subscription and your normal Final Fantasy subscription? Or is it kind of comboed into one? Oh, good. Okay, so you're not triple taxed for playing on the Switch too. That's good to know. That's good to know. Whoa, okay. I almost thought you were trolling me because I was like, how is that even possible? Oh, Manji, thank you for gifting the soul of Evian. Those fresh mountain springs that no doubt we'll be visiting very soon. I 100% have a mind in... I have a mind. Did you know? I have a mind. I know. Sometimes we question it. Did you know that I have in mind, every time I think of like Evercold now, I'm thinking, because I'm thinking of Evian. And I'm thinking of springs on the mountains. I'm like, Highlands? But then what Highlands are you going to go for? Are you going to go Scandi Highlands? Are you going to go Scottish Highlands? Are you going to go Scandi Scottish Highlands, if it's cold? Or are you going to go Arctic Antarctic? Or are you going to go combination of all of those and like biomes of all of those things? Ooh! Oh, can we have like, I was going to say a British-inspired zone and then I remembered Heavenswood. All right, scratch that. It'd be so cool if we had like a zone inspired by like medieval Europe, you know, or UK. The whole of Heavenswood just existing like, excuse me? Did you even play me? Excuse me? I keep thinking of Everclear. What is Everclear? Because I think that's what was ringing in my mind as well. Is that a spot scrub for your face? I think that's what it is. It was like a hydrating, moisturizing facial scrub, right? I think. Hi Capwell, welcome on in. I like your MSQ badge. I like it very much. Has everyone got the MSQ badge? to get that badge, you had to watch the official Final Fantasy channel for at least an hour. And I think you had to do it during the dates that are going on this weekend, so during this fan fest. People were saying as well, I think Manji said in Discord, if you want to get that badge and you don't potentially want spoilers, like me, probably the best time is to tune in on Sunday, I believe, during the PvP event, because there won't be spoilers then. They're broken, apparently. Oh, some of you have them. I can see them. I love how we've got a Fat Cat, we've got an MSQ badge, and then Enid with the NASA badge. Enid's like, you have MSQ badge? Do you work for NASA? I do. I did watch some of the NASA streams as well. That was so interesting. Also, Shadowbringers will officially be part of the free trial. What? They're giving the game away for free! Are you serious? How? You know, this is just such a big balls move from Square Enix. Because they're like, here is the best content from our game. Have like all of the best content from our game. And we're not even going to make you pay for it because we're so sure that our game is so good that you'll want to continue playing. Like, the size of those stones, Square Enix, good lord. Because I think a lot of games companies would say, oh, we have this thing and it's really good, so we need to keep the good thing behind the paywall so that they can see through the paywall, they can see a glimmer of something beautiful and they want to throw down the cash to get to it. But they know that these days as well, people have limited time and you have to prove to people why they should play your game. You have to give people evidence of how good it is. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, how? How can they do that? But also, yeah, incredible. That I get to say like, yeah, you can play this game for free and you can play hundreds of hours of content. It was already hundreds of hours of content, but there you go. Imagine they extend it to Endwalker. You pay and then you get Dawn Trail. Like some people, I don't know what the, obviously I haven't played Dawn Trail yet. But Dawn Trail gets treated like the ugly stepchild. And I don't know how fair it is. I don't know how fair it is. Obviously I can't judge yet because I haven't got there, Ellie. But it feels like it was already going to be a hard one to pull off because you're at the end of a cycle that they did in terms of like, they were building the momentum and then plot twist, plot twist, plot twist. I'm assuming end of Endwalker is plot twist, plot twist, plot twist, big moment, kaboom. Because it's like the final part of everything that's been building since A Realm Reborn. So to me, not having played Dawn Trail yet, it seems kind of unrealistic to expect Dawn Trail to have blown everything else out of the water because you're at the beginning of a cycle again. Like you're laying the groundwork for something new. So, yeah, at least from an outsider perspective, I'm like, oh, is that like A Realm Reborn of this new cycle? And they're kind of setting the scene, introducing the characters and making the plot start rolling so that it feels cooler later. But obviously you can't tell me, so there you go. There you go. You might love it. Only one way to find out. That's true. I guess I should play it. Hey, we've got to step up the Final Fantasy streams. We've got to do 2x Final Fantasy streams. Hi, Moogle. Hello. Have you heard about the keynote from FanFest? Yeah. Ever cold? Yeah. Ever cold? So you best bundle up. Yeah. This is Moogle. She's also very excited about the FanFest announcements. Very excited indeed. I do like January release with potentially frosty expansion though. That is right up my street. But obviously, don't tell me where we're going. Precisely. I have my theories now, of course, and I don't know what kind of characters we're gonna see. I wonder if they touched on like beast races and stuff. That'd be interesting. Because they usually pop in a few things about that. You need to finish Endwalker. I shall. We shall get to the end of Endwalker, although I don't really want to get to the end of Endwalker ever. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I want to see how this all comes together. But also, then it will be over. So I feel a need to get to current content so I can enjoy all of this hype with everyone. But I also don't want to rush the MSQ journey because I'm very aware that you can only have it once. So slow and measured, but also speeding up so I can play the latest content. A mixture of the two. A mixture of the two. Big hype over the raid series or new raid series. Raiders are happy. Any other like general gameplay features that they announced that you can talk about that aren't spoilery? I know I'm making this so hard for you guys, but were there any gameplay features where you were like, oh, I've been waiting years for this? Because sometimes they drop those at a FanFest keynote.
Like, oh yes, we're doing graphical updates to this or that, or we're adding in a new system for this,
Or we're improving the way we handle this. Or we're gonna add even more wardrobe slots. Because, I mean, you guys get very excited about wardrobe slots. If there's one thing that chat likes, it's wardrobe slots. And customization options. And ways to make your character look even more glorious. It is Final Fashion Online after all. The 24-person raid is not story related. Wanna know the hint on what we got?
you're inside a glacial mountain.
There you go. There's my theory. Hit me. Hit me. Oh yes, guys, please don't be offended if you get bopped at all today. The mods are trying their best to keep me spoiler free, and it's a really hard line to draw. It's so hard. I realize it's really difficult because different people have different definitions on what they consider a spoiler. But it's tricky because if people start saying things about zones or areas, then I can put two and two together and I might be able to kind of predict where the story is going. So let me be as unseen as possible. There you go. But yes, if the mods are bopping you, they are bopping you with kindness and gentleness, and they're not even putting you in the dungeon. They're just like, shh, over here, shh, quiet, okay, there you go. Less of a beheading, more of a gentle shushing going on here. Fear not. Mug, I am trying to take a single sip of my coffee. Is that too much to ask for? For some reason, she is always determined to dunk her tail in my coffee.
It's not a biscuit.
It's not a void biscuit. You can't dunk it in my coffee.
No. If you grew biscuits off your tail, though, I might love you even more. Can you imagine if she just grew, like bourbon biscuits off the end of her tail, and then I could just, like, pluck them? Like, every half an hour, a new bourbon biscuit grew, and then I could just be like, stick it in there?
Yes. You better start producing biscuits. She makes biscuits, but the biscuits are incorporeal biscuits. I have yet to see evidence of an actual biscuit, so there you go. May I announce the 24-person raid series? Go for it! Aria technically got to announce the expansion name, so I say we shall let the cat boy have this one. Especially since the cat in real life is causing chaos right now. There you go. Thank you. Yes. Our data center is getting connected for multiplayer, for Party Finder, for example. Ooh, okay, so to up the population and to reduce queues and stuff, which to me seems crazy because, like, I never have trouble with queues, ever. Like, it's almost always an instant queue pop, but I guess I don't queue a lot for, like, daily duties and stuff. I'm not doing all of my daily dungeons and all of my daily raids, and it must be a little bit harder to match raid content as well. So that's good. Yeah, streamer privilege as well, because we almost always have a full party, because I'm just like, guys, we're doing this raid, and then everyone comes on in. So there you go.
Oh! It's a collage!
Ah, a glorious soul returning. Even Queen Mogumu blesses this one. Yes. Would you like a complimentary tail dunking in your beverage of choice? This is a special offer today, if you would like to partake. Glaj, thank you for 8 months. Welcome back. Welcome to the hype room. Welcome to the quiet hype room. Yeah, there's hype, but it's low-key hype. Spoiler-free, low-key hype. There we go. It's Evangelion. Wait. They're doing a crossover? Damn. I was wondering when we'd next see like a big crossover. Obviously, I don't know if there are any at the end of Endwalker or as we go into Dawn Trail that they've done, but the near one was really cool. Oh, Evangelion is going to make for some really cool zones. Also, mech stuff, right? Is Evangelion the one we watched together on the watch parties? I'm trying to remember like which one it was. I think it was Evangelion we watched together. I was losing my mind. The weebs are going crazy. They cannot be contained. Evangelion turns 30 this year. 30? Whoa. I've never known how to pronounce Evangelion. I always went Evangelion. Evangelion is way better though. I'm going to call it Evangelion from now on. You've greatly improved it, stopping. I think we'll do that. Yeah, that's the official name. It was many feels. It was, yeah. And people told me that the one that we watched, I can't remember which one it was, wasn't even the emotional one. There's a much darker one. Yeah. It's heavy, yeah, some heavy themes. I just remember like my main memory is everything being quite like grey. And it was quite grim. And like the colour palette was grey and white and black. And it was just like, whoa. Yeah. So they're gonna have a fun time with that one. Oh, also the music. Do they show the music at FanFest? Or do they leave that as a surprise? Also, with all of this stuff being announced, I'm almost thinking, what do they have to announce at the other 2 FanFests? If this was just the first one, and then we've got 2 more FanFests to go, what the heck do they have up their sleeve? What are they holding on to? Yoshi P was geeking out himself. It was cute. When is Yoshi P ever not cute? Oh my gosh. Did he do an outfit? Did he show up in an outfit this time? Armor or something? I know he usually has something going on. Well, the first new job for one thing. That was my next question. Do we have a new job? And I'm wondering if it was the suspected new job. Have they announced anything yet? Or have they teased? Just job hints. I see. So subtle like Easter eggs and stuff to get us curious. I like it. We're getting 2 new jobs again. We're getting a tank and a physical ranged DPS. I did see some people were hoping for healer. A lot of people were like, please be a healer, please be a healer. But tank and new physical ranged DPS, what are your bets? What are your bets? I think the main one I saw people talking about was like a Corsair type class. But given the name of the expansion, I don't know if those things go together. Feels like it doesn't. Yeah. Blitzballer! Heck yeah! Oh my gosh, I played Blitzballer. That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Yeah, just throw your balls at people. There are enough boss fights in this game that involve running away from balls, or standing in balls, or throwing balls, that I feel like it was only a matter of time until we got Blitzballer. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. He had a Realm Reborn related shirt on. Interesting. Interesting. To hint one, he showed a t-shirt of the boss from the hardest realm of a Realm Reborn. The hardest raid of a Realm Reborn. Is that the meme one? I can't believe I was the last streamer to do that. In its meme form. It might actually be Blitzballer, seriously. Well, anything goes in this game. Like, I mean, we literally have a job where people paint stuff. And that's a whole job. So I could see it happening. Physical ranged? What's the tank gonna be then? I can't even think. Like, I don't know. Tank ballet dancer. Yes, absolutely. Gun shield tank is a possibility. Yeah, we don't have any tanks that are gun shield at the moment, do we? Yeah, I've seen people talking about like some kind of pirate theme. And possibly like a Corsair pirate type kind of like, oh, you have a makeshift shield and a gun in one hand kind of thing. But Gunbreaker is kind of that, so I don't know. I was hoping for a Cannoneer job, but they said both jobs have never been in other Final Fantasy games. Oh, that kind of rules it out, I guess. Yeah, immediately your hopes were dashed. I have a crackpot theory for physical ranged, but it would be spoilery to say so I shall refrain. Yes. Thank you for your judgment. I appreciate it. I appreciate holding back there. Holding back your physical ranged. Interesting. Laser cannon expert. Do we have like an artificer type? You know, like gun expert, has little inventions and things that fly around them, like little drone companions, that kind of thing. Do we have that in Final Fantasy? It's Machinist, right? I haven't really seen much Machinist gameplay, but I'm assuming that's their thing already. Sage is kind of that too. Yeah, I guess so, with the little dingle-dongles. I've seen them. I don't exactly know what they do, but they're there. They're there. I also forgot to say that both jobs would be originals. That's how fried my brain is. Oh, completely original. Interesting. You know, normally they try and capitalize off of nostalgia. So that's curious. That's interesting. The new job will be the Poser, and it will just be a series of Hildebrand poses, which you have to do in time to music. And you gotta be like, and then like the stronger you can hold the pose, the more damage it does. So that's what the tank is gonna be. Like you just go straight up to it and you're like, hello, good sir. And then, yeah, easy. That's what it's gonna be. Yep. Imagine fighting to music. We've got the Bard for that, I guess. Yoshi P did lots of that pose, the Hildebrand pose. Hildebrand for MSQ character. Hildebrand, main character of MSQ in Ever Cold. I keep forgetting what it actually is. I keep wanting to say like Evergleam. To me, at first glance, it either looks like some kind of cleaning brand name or a water brand name. So yeah. Final Fantasy XIV Online, Evian. Exact. I keep checking the name. I literally keep looking back at the past messages to see what it is. Ever Cold. You mean the new class will be what Gives Thick Tail did to Carawan in Roads Less Traveled? Yes, the Riz class. Well, I mean, we don't have a class that's just straight up Riz, do we? Maximum Riz, the Riz Master, the Riz Mancer. Exactly. Although that's probably Orianger, so he's already taken that. Astrologian and Riz Master subclass is his specialization, so there you go. New Ultimate Raid announced, which we need to get ready for. Oh yeah, we gotta gear up, we gotta get our rotations down. That's very exciting though. Also, January's gonna come up very fast. It'll come up faster than you think. So it's actually not that long. It's not that long. Badge! You got your badge! Nice! Oh yes, with the Twitch drops, you can get the Fat Cat badge here. You just have to watch for at least an hour. You might have it already if you were lurking during the FanFest stream. Just make sure you have drops on. If you want to see your progress and the little bar at the top has disappeared, you can go to twitch.tv/drops and it will show you how much of a percentage you are through. And yeah, pop it on. I want to see those fat cats in chat. And they're doing a different set of badges for each of the FanFests. So this time it's the MSQ badge for watching the official stream for an hour. And it's the fat cat for watching any Final Fantasy stream, which, look, you're here in any Final Fantasy stream. Regardless of the quality of the content, you get a fat cat badge. Oh yeah. I claimed mine, but they don't seem to be appearing. Yeah, I can't see them on you. I see it on Warmonger. I'm seeing Werlin's MSQ badge. I feel like we should make an official pact that anytime we're playing MSQ on stream, everybody has to wear the MSQ badge. It's the uniform now. It's the uniform. On MSQ days, we wear MSQ badge. It's just how it works. Just like on Wednesdays, we wear pink. On Fridays, we wear MSQ badge. Still thinking about Berlin Fan Fest? I don't even think it's a possibility. Like hotels would be so expensive by now. And yes, I am having to save my gil this year. I'm being sensible. At least I'm trying to be sensible. Trying. Also, I am still in spoilerific territory, so I feel like even just wandering around the convention, I might see things that will spoil me. I had the advantage of London Fan Fest a couple of years ago. I think I was in Stormblood at the time, so I was like so far behind that even if I saw a spoiler, it didn't mean anything to me. Whereas now I'm so much closer to it, I might actually connect those dots. Oh my god, the Jiro's here! Happy Friday, welcome on in. Jiro, the new Final Fantasy expansion just got announced. That's why everyone's hyper. That's why it's like everyone's just like been inhaling packs of sugar and they're going up the walls. New Final Fantasy expansion. Dropping in January. Hey, you got your badges! Nice! You did it. Well, Astariel is here. Luckily, I've got my cold weather outfit ready to go. If it does end up being a cold weather expansion, I'm so ready. You were completely oblivious, yeah? I had several major characters walk past me and I was just like, that's a nice costume. Guess I haven't met them yet. And then I didn't recognize them when I started. Well, even like as far back as there was some Shadowbringer spoilers, and then there was some Endwalker spoilers, and I didn't even clock. You've got 2 fat cats. Greedy. Are we doing some MSQ today? Yes, we are. We are in Endwalker MSQ, if anyone's new to stream today. My first playthrough of Endwalker, it's been a journey so far. I'm trying to remember what the heck we were doing. I knew we were at quite a good break point last time. In the depths of despair. Oh no, it's okay, because we're not in the depths of despair. We are beyond the depths of despair. Which is either better or worse, depending on how you take that sentence. Probably worse, to be honest. But let's have a look. And speaking of spoilers, be mindful of your Endwalker spoilers. Sit on your hands if you're even a little bit tempted to type something that you're not sure if I've seen yet. I was in Thavna, yes, and the from the sky. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. It comes back in flashes, my friends. Yes. You understood all of that, right? That was a good story summary. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad we're on the same page. There will be Endwalker spoilers from here on out. I guess I dropped a few during the intro because I'm a terrible person, but there will be officially Endwalker spoilers from this point onwards. Back at the plaza, you share your findings with your fellow Scions. They are troubled to learn that the first transformation occurred before the sky began to burn, strongly suggesting that the change could occur elsewhere without any warning whatsoever. As you ponder the implications, the satrap appears to inform you that the threat within the walls at Radzat Han has been quelled. No sooner has he attempted to give assurance to his people than does the young fisherman, yes, Matsya, rush the scene, exclaiming that Palaka's stand is surrounded by fiends. Fearing for the safety of her grandson in the village, an inconsolable woman falls into a panic. Consumed by ominous black mist, she subsequently transforms into a beast before your eyes. You manage to subdue the threat, but at great cost, for in the midst of battle, Ahoan gives his life to save a young father. That was horrific, by the way. The way they animated him being squeezed and his bones snapping. Devastated and demoralized by all you've witnessed, you and your companions nevertheless resolved to make the Palaka's stand and save what souls may yet be saved. I did love Graha's moment during that scene, though. When you saw the Exarch take over, it was almost like this mask came down and Exarch was back. Daddy's back in the building. Oh, and the fact that you could like hear it just like in the voice itself was so good. Like that's good voice acting. You could tell that those were like 2 very separate characters, or at least that was Graha, but being very influenced by all of the memories of the Exarch at that moment. So Very cool.
Such an epic scene. Yeah, that was the scene where, unfortunately, I've realized that I may be catching some serious feels for Graha.
It all started with that smirk in the council scene. It all started with a little lifting of the corner of his mouth and him being a bit cheeky.
Ugh, forgot how good the music was here.
In ever clean, ever fresh, in Evian, I'm very excited for the music. Because they never, ever miss when it comes to music in this game. And if it's ever cold, then we're gonna get lots of like twinkly frost themes. It's gonna be beautiful.
Alright,
Up we go! I guess I have to go to the left and then around.
oh wait, did I go to the wrong place?
This does feel like panic mode music. Ah, my Uber is here. Hello! Oh, I didn't expect there to be any Ubers free. I thought you'd be busy with passengers from FanFest, but yes, I'll come on board, thank you. Yes? Oh yes, I forgot I wasn't in the party. We don't allow unregistered, unpartied members to ride our bicycles. Fair enough. Could be anyone that gets on otherwise. I'm gonna have to sub to Netflix for Evangelion. I'm gonna have to watch through all of them again. I've only seen one, I think. Yeah, because that was the one we did the Twitch watch party for. We love the Eorzean Uber service. So useful. Do be careful if you're going out today to enjoy the weather. Unfortunately, we have a small bout of apocalypse raining down. So just take an umbrella or two. Or three. You might need spares. Oh. Yeah, we checked the weather last time. I was expecting it to say like meteor shower, but it straight up just says apocalypse. Apocalypse now. Not later. Not in 5 minutes. Now.
Dawn, did you trigger the end of days again? Yeah, sorry. My bad. I didn't mean to. I'm just the protagonist, you know? It happens around me. It's always the end of the world whenever I appear. I'm just a cute little warrior of light. I didn't mean to end the world again.
My very presence usually means the destruction of civilization, though, unfortunately. Oh, thank you. I like how you're dropping me a safe distance back. I feel like something's about to attack me now. Thank you, sir. I was gonna give you a tip, but see ya. Good luck on the next one. I'll rate you 5 stars. Matsya! We made it. I'm really sorry that I took like 2 weeks to come and help you save the village. It's been really busy, bro. I'm sorry. Please tell me that no one that you love has died. It's just... yeah, sorry. Damn it all. Staying calm isn't exactly my forte. I remember her saying that at the end of last stream. We meet again. You do remember me, yes? You saved my skin twice over in Yedlamard. And now I find myself turning to you for help once more. But Taria's here no longer. Taria's here no longer, I guess. We're straight back into it. I'm trying to like put myself back in the meteorite shower end of the world apocalypse mindset. Especially because if anyone's watching the VOD, we were just talking about FanFest and the new expansion announcement. And I've been thinking about like snowballs and beautiful, potentially wintry landscapes, given the name. I don't actually know for sure. But now back to fiery apocalypse and death and doom and... okay, yeah. Yep, got it. Oh. But thankfully Yu's is here to help us at the end of the world. Thank you so much, Yous, for 97 months. 97 months. Can we get some love and some hype up in chat for 97 months of immortality and sticking by our side as an eternal soul for years beyond years beyond years. Welcome back. Welcome to the apocalypse. Would you like a cup of tea? It's chill. Final Fantasy, very chill today. I'm just pre-dying because the weather says we're all gonna die, so I'm pre-dying. That's what the real pro gamers do. Okay. I've got my Chocobo coffee. Okay, let's do this. We must save Palika's stand, whatever it takes. Matsia, it pains me to put you in harm's way, but I would ask for your aid as well. Of course! Palika stands not far, just down the hill. But as I told His Excellency before, the path was blocked by terrible creatures. I had no choice but to turn back. In that case, this is what we shall do. Astariel, I ask that you take lead and dispatch any beasts you encounter. Alice and I will keep Matsia hidden amongst the trees, and follow when the path is clear. So I'm soloing this duty? Alright. There is no telling what dangers await us. Keep your eyes peeled. So they're escorting Elephant Friend. The thunder. And I just have to kill whatever's on the path. Okay. Seems easy, seems easy. Ah! Enemy! Enemy! Kill it! Kill it! I'm sure that Lalafels has something to do with this. Never mind the Ascians. It's the Lalafels that are behind the Ascian plot. This seems suspicious. Let me stop here. Ah. Die, fool. The fat cats in chat are giving me strength in these difficult times. Oh my gosh, a red mage. Oh. I was about to say, oh my gosh, look, a red mage combo. Such sights you have never seen. But he was already dead. It's fine. Never trust a Lala. See? Good advice, good advice. Far too many Lala cults about.
Oh no, now there's two.
It's so difficult fighting these things now. Knowing what they are. There's gotta be some way we can save them. But also at the same time, I really hope there isn't, because then we're gonna feel terrible about everyone we already killed. Like, imagine if we find a cure and everyone's families and friends have already been slaughtered. I'm gonna reject this friend request just because it's been there for like 2 weeks. And I don't know who it is. But if it's you, let me know. There's probably someone watching the VOD right now and they're like, no, that's me. I'm sorry. Can I wait? No, I have to say no. Goodbye. Try again later. Well, I'm glad nothing's just straight up attacking me. I'm glad I have to stop and look at the road and then something appears. So I don't get jump scared. It's the good thing about Final Fantasy. I can only get jump scared in a dungeon or a raid. Hello. I was about to say it seems quiet, maybe they got away. But there's at least 2 bodies. Good work, Astariel. Though, I worry for Matzia. What's wrong? What's happened to them? No! He can't give in to despair, otherwise we'll lose him and we'll have to fight him. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to bring him here. It cannot be. We must heal those we can, and quickly. I see no beasts, but stay on your guard. Okay, healing, yes. Healing and also reassuring that everything's gonna be okay so that they don't lose hope and turn into horrific monsters. This I can do. The horror! I pray that the sisters will see us through this calamity. You have faith, that's good. Hold on to your faith. When I last came here to sell my fish, everyone was so bright and cheerful. This is a nightmare. At least you sold your fish, unlike when I helped you. This was a 0 fish playthrough, if anyone's new. I sold 0 fish. I know. That's why I got the bad ending. I know. Hello? The cooling body has already begun to stiffen. The massive wounds suggest the villager was gored by a terrible beast. The villager has no pulse, nor do they appear to be breathing. Lost causes.
Oh! Something in the haystack. Not a needle. A collapsed... Hiya. Hello.
Though the villager's injuries do not appear to be life-threatening, he does not respond to your efforts. His breathing grows more ragged and shallow, and his vacant eyes are those of a man who has lost the will to live. No! Even if I wake, the nightmare goes on. No! Leave me to sleep. You call out, but the man does not respond. At least it didn't transform. At least it was just a normal death, you know. That's as much as we can hope for in these times. Is there anyone hiding under here? Oh, there's a guy back there. He'll be fine. Have you come to help us? Too late. Too late. My family, my friends. It's okay, you have Alice healing you. His wounds are deep, but he may yet be saved. Go and help the others. Who's Alfie helping? Hey Ben! Welcome to suffering and horror! That's what I like on a Friday night. Oof! And night-night Nicola, sleep well! It's a bit of a later stream today as well. Oh my god, how is it already nearly 10 PM? What the heck? We started later because of FanFest today. Are these the only villagers who survived? I can only hope others managed to flee. But if the rest have been turned into beasts... by the 12... Let us do what we can to see that the damage spreads no further. And no matter what comes, we must keep our spirits high, lest we ourselves suffer a similar fate. the quest accepted music is still cheery, so... Oh no, back it comes! Back it comes! I can tend to the rest. Pray, look after Natsia. No doubt what we've seen here weighs heavier on his heart than ours. If they touch my sweet baby boy Matsia, I'm gonna have words with Square Enix. Oh, Astariel! This is Yerevet, the elder here. He is hurt, but praise be to the sisters, he still lives. Young Matsia here has told me everything. I have not the words to express my gratitude for your aid. When the heavens began to burn, we were afraid, but we did our best to carry on, as we've always done. Until today, when those unholy beasts came pouring into our village, a flood of midnight and death. There are no words to describe what followed. Men and women I have known since they were babes, struck down by creatures, only to rise again to join the murderous horde, in the guise of those same hideous fiends. In the chaos, a handful of our villagers fled for their lives. I can only hope they found their way to safety. Matsia, do you perchance remember Querasaf and Mevan, the young couple who always bought your freshest catches? Oh, how could I forget, Elder? When I first came to peddle my wares, desperate to eke out a living, they showed me such kindness. Others shunned me as an outsider, as is their way, but Querasaf and Mevan bought my fish and sang its praises. I turned my fortunes around. Well, they're dead now, son. Oh, alas, I fear they're in terrible danger. I saw them running towards Agama Temple, one of those beasts in close pursuit. They had their child, still but a tiny babe. No! To elude these fiends while caring for one so young is an impossible task, surely. I beg of you, go to their aid. I'm just getting flashbacks to the dungeon where we had the little baby monster, because the child transformed after its mother was killed, and I can't. Don't do this to us. I want to help them, yet I am but a fisherman. I cannot face beasts on my own. Will you come with me? Oh, thank you. Agama Temple lies west of here. We must hurry. Sudden lightning strike again. Are the twins okay staying here? They don't have any parental supervision. I'm supposed to be the school trip leader. Okay, you look after the twins, old man. I'm sure you're very capable. Either you or the corpses over there, keep an eye on the twins. If anything happens to them, I'll be very disappointed. I too am but a fisherman. Ah, a humble fisherman. But a lowly seaman. Mattia stepped up though. He was the one who ran to tell us what was happening. Despite how much danger he put himself in to do that, so I'm very proud of him. Very proud. He's come far. I want to teach him how to fight like a badass though. Like I want to do a training montage with Mattia. Make him into a warrior of light in his own right. The Shroud of Samga. Ah, Mattia, there you are. Sorry, I took so long. Petey gets confused. The temple's just ahead. It was built by those who worship Saint Agama, but has sadly fallen into disrepair in recent years. If my friends made it this far, no doubt they're hiding somewhere amidst the ruins. No! Please! Stay back! Ah! Well, that sounds good. I think they're fine. I think that's happy screaming that I can hear. Yes. I'm an optimist, so I choose to believe they are celebrating their safety. No, please, stay back. Ah. That was Karasaf. Oh no, this is not good. You don't say. You wait here. I'll take a look. I'm not going to tell him to wait here because I don't want him to think that I'm telling him to stay out of trouble because he's useless. But I'll take a look. Okay? Don't worry. You stay. You keep watch. You keep watch. Isn't that what you tell people if you want them to just stay where they are and not die? Please do. The cry came from the ruins. You must hurry. Don't get yourself killed before I come back. Okay. Oh look. What's that? Looks minty. As the first responders say, someone who screams still has air. Exactly. At least they're not unconscious. Slash already dead. See, it's the little things in life. Just optimism. Think happy thoughts. I think that might be her husband. I can't remember which one was which. I bet she ate her own baby to empower herself. That delicious baby fuel. They're alive. Hello. Oh. I don't see any babies. These ones are horrifying. They almost remind me of Daddy Levelia. I don't know why. Serious shade on Daddy Levelia. I think it's the beard and everything, like them. It's the jawline. Why? Why? They were still kind of sentient at the end. You okay? At least there wasn't a tiny baby monster I had to kill. The man lies motionless on the ground, bearing a grievous wound. No, Matsia, stay back! I'm sorry, Astariel. I tried to stay behind, but I couldn't. No! It cannot be! Is someone... anyone... Oh, he can speak still. My arms are so heavy. And my legs. I cannot feel my legs. My wife fled with our daughter. Oh, they're alive. I need to find them. I need to be with them. I need... Quarisaf! No, Quarisaf! You must stay strong! More time. I thought I had. I don't want to die. Dry his tears or speak to him. I wouldn't touch him right now. It doesn't seem very wise because he's about to transform into a hideous beast. And if I go to wipe the tears gently from his eye, my fingers might end up inside the maw of a horrific beastie. So I'm going to speak comforting falsehoods. Everything's going to be fine. Roll for deception. But this is what I'm supposed to do, because maybe we can stop him transforming. Thank you. Please, find them. Mevan still lives, and she has their child. We must search the jungle between here and Palaka's stand. There's nowhere else she could have gone. I think... Who is going to buy his fish now? It's ruined the fish market. Forgive me, Quaresaf. Once we've saved your wife and child, we'll return and lay you to rest.
Just a very light start to stream today. Oh! Yeah. Laugh away the feelings. Look, that's my tactic. Is I just, anytime something emotional happens, we just laugh away the feelings. You'll quite often see me smiling during an emotional cutscene. That's 100% a defense mechanism. I'm just like, I have to laugh, otherwise I'm gonna cry. All I can say is I'm very, very glad we didn't play this section last week. Oof. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! A smile better suits a hero. That went through my mind as well. Might not have been like the chill experience we were looking for. Yeah, might not have been. Going this way. Yeah, the temple needs a bit of a fix-up, right, Thistle? It's mostly a few rocks. At least the lemurs are okay. This music is so good! Okay, the music's so good, I walked right past the destination. It's sad, but also somehow epic, but also like you're under pressure. Like it's all of those things at once. It's like a lament, but a head-banging lament. You see no signs of other recent travelers. Mevan and the child must be elsewhere. Hey Bidoo, welcome on in! Are you excited about the FanFest stuff? We're saying no spoilers on the FanFest stuff, but please state thy levels of excitement. Rate thy levels of excitement from 1 to 10. We've had a lot of 15s. We had some over 100 excitements going on. Gonna try and avoid these crocs. I'm bouncing off the walls. It went on for so long as well. They had so many things, clearly. Like, they didn't just drop one thing. They dropped a lot of information. About 13.50. I like it. Very precise, very precise. It's precisely over expectations. The keynote was over 3 hours. They must have shared so much juicy information. Information that my elven eyes cannot see. I've also walked past the correct point again. Fear not. Did you hear about the system updates? I heard about the Switch 2. And then also our data center is going to be sharing with another. So queues will be faster. What else did we hear?
all the way up to Shadowbringers in free-to-play, which is still mind-blowing to me. 2 new classes, but not confirmed. Ah! Which is exactly what that thing said, coincidentally. It also said, aha! First take up of the day? Aww, the way it just kind of sinks down again. Strangely cute, that one. Hope I didn't just kill her. I'm sure it's fine. I was gonna say, wow, this is a late stream, and then I forgot when you started. Yes, we started much later because of the FanFest announcements. I was lurking in the shadows. I was ready to go, but I was just waiting here like, is it over yet? Can I come out? Is it spoiler safe yet? Still amazed that Final Fantasy XIV is going to be able to run on the Switch. Woo. Ah, here we go. Berlin is where we might get a lot more system updates and more in-depth things. I always like seeing the behind the scenes of the art and the concept art for things as well, which I guess like for this one, they're starting very early in showing all of that, so they can just kind of like slowly trickle out bits of art and stuff. Got 3 fanfests. If Mevan and her daughter came through this area recently, we'd see no evidence of their passage. Are they in the trees? I would hide in the trees. Oh, Matsuya. Maybe he's seen them. Did we mention even more character customization? This might have been mentioned, my elven eyes may not have seen. So, what are they adding? More wardrobe? More slots for things? More die slots, always good. Always happy to hear about that. Graphical updates as well. Oh! We've had an elven bee coming back! Ah, yes, that makes a good change from the apocalypse music. Elven, thank you for 44 months. Good to have your soul. It's safe with me. Ah. And I'm sure Elven is sitting on their hands for spoilers right now. Trying to keep the spoilers in their hands and also the green sword in the hands at the same time, juggling spoilers and hype. But thank you so much for 44 months of wisdom. Ooh, color picking for skin, hair, and eye color. Interesting. As in, like, you could reference something that's outside of the game, like a palette from outside of the game, and use that color picker, or like, yeah, I guess that's what it must be. Well, that's cool. So you can have like complementary color schemes that you've laid out. If you were doing a cosplay of a certain character from outside of the game, you could color reference precisely. The ability to change action animations is beyond Pog. Remind me, action animations as in like actions as in like basic animations? What class is an action animation? Like your moves, okay. So like the basic combat steps, customize those. We don't know a lot right now, but like abilities, ooh. I always like the ability for you to give your character their own kind of personality. So famously, Elder Scrolls Online has personalities, and that's one of my favorite customization things that they have, is that you can choose a personality, and you can be like, oh, I'm a jester, or I'm an adventurer, or I'm a warrior, and then your character stands and walks and fights like that personality. So it just gives a bit of variety, because even if you pick the same race as someone else, you're never exactly the same. Like if you have 5 characters stood next to each other, one could be always standing like this, and one has a different idle animation. So I've always thought I'd like to see that kind of thing in Final Fantasy, which I'm not sure if the actions thing is that, but it would be cool. Yes, I'm the jester in ESO. I walk in a very silly way, and I juggle whenever I'm idle. And it changes all like the base emotes as well. So if I cheer in that game, I spit confetti instead and stuff like that. So I'd like to see more animation customization in this game as well. Hi Jassy, I missed you coming in. Welcome on in. There's things going on. Oh my gosh, is that a Freda? Freda, how the heck are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you for 98 months. Freda is like an ancient wisp. An ancient wisp. Before wisps were even invented, there was a Freda. But I hope everything's going well. It's good to see you.
Welcome to the apocalypse.
Good to see you. Please take a seat for the end of the world. Just normal Friday things going on here. Oh, Matsuya looks so scared. Did you see any signs of them? I found nothing. Sorry, nothing. Perhaps the beasts have chased them further from the village. Oh, gods above, I beseech you, pray deliver Mervan and her little one to safety. They've got to be fine. They've got to be. I'm not walking into some cutscene where, like, she is still cradling the child as a monster. Meanwhile, in the skies above Thavnair. Slightly happier music. Oh, it's How to Train Your Dragon.
No more enemies to trouble us here.
Hello, raiders. You join me as I am a top dragon, as I often am on a Friday evening. But welcome on in, Tianan Raiders. Welcome. We're playing Endwalker. First playthrough of Endwalker. It's incredible. Good to have you. Let us know how stream was. I'm just going to spend some time with the lovely Estinian, don't mind me. No one will trouble us here, dragon. Let's just relax up here.
How fare you below?
It fare pretty shit, TBH. Yeah. Not good.
Understood. I will inform Vritra. Chaos and panic sweep Raz-at-Han, and many more have succumbed to the transformations. Amidst the fray, Ahawan fell, protecting a grief-stricken father. My friends fight alongside your radiant host to secure the capital. Beasts have been sighted in Palakistan as well. We have divided our forces in hopes of quelling the threat there. Of small solace is that we now know what triggers the transformation. As my companions tell it,
So it is the very fear and despair in their hearts which inflict this abhorrent punishment upon them. A nightmare from which my children will never awake. O capricious and cruel fate, they are undeserving of such condemnation.
will you wallow in sorrow or rise to the occasion? Raz-at-Han is leaderless. Before he passed, Ahawan sought to reveal the truth to his people. Honor his wishes.
To what end? To breed a new conflict between dragon and man? different from the beasts which beleaguer them.
Oh, he really cared for him. It was so sweet as well. Like, even though he doesn't have massive animations going on with his face, there was a little subtle thing in his eyebrows when he heard the news, and he was like, oh, and his eyes have been drooping.
Perhaps so. Only in death were Hraesvelgr and Shiva united. Indeed, whenever man and dragon have come together, death has ever been the inevitable result. It was our fear of your kind that sparked a nigh-endless war. Fear and hate of which Nidhogg drank deep as he laid waste to my homeland. And in turn, I took my revenge on his brood. Blood for blood, pain for pain. I thought nothing of theirs, only of mine. And yet, were the chasm between us too vast and too deep, Hraesvelgr would not have borne Isael to battle and our rescue. He would never have entrusted a mortal champion with one of his eyes, and the Dragonsong War would still rage on. And I would still wage a never-ending war of violence and vengeance. The future of our star be damned. I cannot speak for Ahawan's greater goals, yet I know that he served you, served your people, long and true. In this time of unprecedented crisis, he turned to you. You could do worse than to place your trust in him. It will not be easy, but the future of Radzat Han hangs in the balance.
Aye. And he believed in you until the end.
We have company.
I was gonna say, what have they been doing up here? It looks like they're just having a nice break in the clouds.
I am ready.
The hour has come, Vritra. It's all or nothing!
Him just casually sauntering up the back of a dragon whilst in flight. It's no biggie. No sweat. No sweat. Oh, meanwhile, Matsia is still clinging on for dear life. Trailer line dropped. I love how he's just like always so unbothered by everything. He's always chill. I kind of want to see him panic properly. Apart from that one cutscene at the very beginning of Endwalker where we got a real like shock reaction face from him, never seen him really like freak out about anything. Apart from spending too much on a hairband. It's true. Hi Jib, I'm so sorry if I missed your message. I'm sorry. I am a bit of a scatterbrain on stream. This is known. Chat, please confirm. We literally have the wisp blind emote because I sometimes struggle to see stuff during stream. If anyone's new here, I have anxiety. I have an anxiety disorder. And sometimes I genuinely struggle with tunnel vision when I'm on stream. Which doesn't mean that I don't enjoy streaming, but sometimes I get very distracted, my vision can be very limited, and quite often I will read something, I will internally like put a little marker on that for like, oh, new person's come in. I'll say hi in a second. And then I'll get distracted by something or it will just like drop out of my brain completely. Look, even the mods know this. Sometimes the mods come in and they're like, Dawn hasn't even acknowledged my existence. And especially when we have MSQ going on and there's main story and there's cutscenes and we have things muted. I sometimes get a bit distracted, but welcome on in. But yes, streamers got a lot going on. There's a lot of things happening. Streamer, how dare you not read my every message? See, I just read it. Reception. But yes, I try my best, but sometimes I can't take everything in all at once. Or sometimes I internally reply inside my own head, but it doesn't come out of my mouth until a bit later. So there you go. There's an elven delay, exactly. Sometimes things cook for a while. Dawn didn't even notice the new book announcement today. Excuse me, book announcement? Wait, is this to do with book club? Or something else? Final Fantasy book? I missed book news? Has Brandon Sanderson released something else? What is going on? Hey, Callie, welcome on in. Ah, yes, it's very summery today, so we've gone summer dress. Hey, Demort. I see some fellow Whispers. Strimmer, why do you hate me personally? I promise, if I never see a message, it's not because I hate you. Okay. And I never, like, purposefully don't say hi to people. I have the brain of a goldfish. Everyone knows this. Look, you're talking to the person who literally met a cosplayer dressed as Emmett Selk at FanFest a couple of years ago. And then when I met Emmett Selk in game, I was like, he seems cool. Who's this? I like his outfit. So just keep that in mind. Wait. What has Obi just said? Baldur's Gate 3 prequel about Astarion, narrated by Ben Starr. What? So we get to see about a bit of Astarion's earlier life when he was a vampire spawn as well. That will be really interesting. Very dark. It'll be a very, very dark book. Because that's not a happy chapter in Astarion's life. But that would be really interesting to see how he became the Astarion that we meet at the start of Baldur's Gate 3, which is a very, very different Astarion. Oh yes, I do have a Lockrit pen as well, and I was just like, it's a bunny! I didn't even register that it could be a beast race. Who is this coming back? We've got a Jimmy! Jimmy, thank you for the big 9-0. 90 months of immortality. That's at least a few thousand years in human time. Welcome back. Good to have your soul. I will keep you very safe. And we've got Rage coming back as well. Rage back for 28 months. This soul return is approved by Timug. Hello. We're getting tail jitters going on here. Has no one fed you ever? You're telling lies because you already had dinner early. You did. You had dinner really early. Yes.
A big 90. Wisp love.
Wisp love, with hype, wisp boog. I better help Matsia though. Matsia's not having a good time. If Mevan fled deeper into the jungle, she or her child are in grave danger. Whatever do we do? Gods have mercy. You must try to stay calm, Matsia. You cannot let fear consume... Yes, no, don't do that. Do you want to turn into a beast like the others? Not exactly comforting at all. Oh, don't be consumed by fear. Have you ever tried just like not being scared? God. You cannot let fear consume you. Just stay calm. Just try and stay calm. We've got an Alda gifting the soul of Tian. Making sure that Tian will stream 24/7 into eternity.
215 gift subs in the chat.
We've got an immortal red panda now. Just what the world needed. Thank you for making sure that they can shine for another month. Eternal life mooks. How's about that? Yes. Are you licking me? Thanks. That really helps. Okay, I'm just going to say you must try to stay calm. I'm not going to talk about the fear. We're not going to acknowledge the fear. We're just going to talk about calm. Stay calm. How can I at a time like this? They could be dead. But they might not be. They might be absolutely fine. Oh, who's this? We've got Alda also gifting to Cianto. Now, Cianto is an ancient wisp indeed. Cianto has been here since the dawn of time. A very powerful soul. Thank you for extending their immortality for yet another month. Immortality really is the gift that keeps on giving. And welcome back, Cianto. So, if I allow myself to be consumed by this fear, I too might become a beast. I'm not sure I understand, but I'll do my best. I see into the wounded. How did the two of you fare? Did you find your friends? Don't mention it, okay? It's just a bad topic to bring up right now. So yeah, potentially missing baby and its mother. I see. Well, in that case, let us help you find the mother and child. Before we leave, we must ensure the village will be safe in our absence. Mook, do you mind? A mother and child are in mortal danger, okay? Do you actually mind? I just got a face full of cat hair. Thanks. Alice and I will patrol the area and search for more beasts. Would you and Matsya speak with Elder Yerevat? Pray explain to him the situation and join us as soon as you're able. We will save Mevan and her child. We can do that much for Quarasaf. We will save them, even if saving means having to kill them because they've transformed into hideous beasties. We'll see. But you know who's been saved from transforming into a hideous beastie? It's a Zath. Thank you, Alder, for giving Zath immortality. Zath has been here a long time as well. An ancient wisp. A very worthy soul to be taken. Welcome back, Zath. Alder is sharing such light in this dark. Yes. It gives us what we need to go on, even in such times. I know. Elven pipe is contrasting to this music. I am being very bothered by a Moog, so I'm gonna go and give it a snacky snack, because I think that's what it wants. It wants some delicious crunch. It normally has the disgusting wet food, and then as a little accompaniment, a little bit of dry food. So we'll give it the dry food. It might be pleased. We'll see. But I'll be right back, Humes. See you in a second.
Cyanto Craft gifted a tier 1 sub to Moog. They have given 152 gift subs in the channel.
Kapow! Kapow!
I have returned. Do not despair. There is still hope. We hope. We hope there is still hope. Who knows at this point? All of these souls returning. First of all, the soul of Moogle was taken, which I greatly appreciate because it means that I can officially grant Moogle immortality TM for this month. Technically, you're not supposed to make animals immortal. Technically illegal by elven law, but if you do it, then it's not me. See? Eternal life Moogs, are you grateful? And I did see we had the actual Moogle coming into chat. Like, there is an actual Moogle account.
My cat is called Moogle. My little boy Bean. You gonna come say hi? Real Moogle is here.
You're just a pretender. Do you own the Moogle Twitch account? I didn't think so. But welcome, Moogle. I'm honored to have an actual Moogle soul. 100% genuine Moogle.
I wonder what color your pom is. I'm guessing a pink pom. Maybe a pink pom.
Welcome back, Leviathana, as well. 5 months of immortality. You grow ever shinier by the day, my friend. Your soul is more powerful than it ever was. And we've got Seva coming back as well for their 2nd month. Yeah, Seva's coming back. Your soul has been blessed by Queen Muggle Mugumu herself. It is said, if the void jumps up on my lap during a resub, then you shall be the most powerful wisp of our time. At least that's what the prophecy said. I can neither confirm nor deny. Who knows if what the sages say is true? Is this erupting smoke all around me supposed to happen? I'm sure it's fine. It's just a bit of, I don't know what it even called, the ash stuff. We can't even explain that away with weather. The sparkles, we can just say, oh yeah, that's just aesthetically pleasing random sparkles that sometimes happen. But yeah, the shards of flesh and shadow, maybe not the best weather. Maybe not. Oh my gosh, an ulti coming back. Thank you for all of these souls. I need to get some more soul jars, but ulti already has their jar reserved. Tier 2 jar with the golden rim. I see how it is. A stream when I'm at my PC, says Ulti. I know. Who would have thunk it? But thank you so much, Ulti, and for being the loveliest soul over the years that you've been here. Good to have your soul in a safe place. 69 months is particularly nice, I must say. Oh yeah. Your Wispgasm thong will be arriving very soon. Rare Wisp lore, but at 69 months you get a little mankini thong with a little Wispgasm printed on the front. Yeah, it's true. I'm definitely not lying. It's diamante with individual crystals, handmade. I did let loose my manufacturer the other stream. It's Victor's Secret, lesser known sister company to Victoria's Secret. They make all of our Wispgasm thongs. They take a while in production though, it might be several years, but await it's coming. Queen Muggle Moogle Mog was here first, so Mog is Moogle and new Moogle is human Moogle. Hoogle, indeed, the human Moogle. I didn't even think that there would be an actual someone behind the Moogle account, but there you go. If anyone's just joining during the break, welcome. All hope is lost. The apocalypse is nigh. It's raining straight apocalypse. There is a mother and child lost somewhere in the wilderness. I think they'll be fine. I say that, but I know this game too well at this point. Whenever they get the chance to twist our emotion, I feel like we're gonna go and save them, and it's gonna be touch and go. And at the very last second, Matsuya will get themselves into trouble. I really don't want them to do anything to him.
I'm heartened to see you both safe, but what of the family?
We found Quersaf, but he... Say no more. I understand. We have lost another of our dear friends. Ersaf may be gone, But there is still hope for Mevan and their child. Please, find them, I beg of you. And if in your search you come across anyone else who escaped the slaughter, pray, tell them what happened. The lightning here is wild. It's not real lightning. It just kind of like makes the screen go black for a second. Like, it's not like a lightning flash. It's almost like a negative film. It's so strange. I will do my best to keep the villagers safe and their spirits high. Come, let's rejoin your friends at once. It's okay, they got this. Come on, Petey. Take us through the storm. Whee! Are we prepared? Where might Mevan have run off to? Think, Matsia, think. We encountered no beasts during our patrol, thankfully. Well, that's some good news at least. I'm pleased to report that the vicinity appears to be beast-free. No doubt thanks to your earlier efforts. And with that, let us resume our search for your friend and her child. Where should we begin, Matsia? If we follow Xisodra south, we should arrive at Perusa, a temple. It's a sacred place where people go to commune with the divinities. It's possible that Mevan sought shelter there, and perhaps other villages as well. Then it's settled. Matsia, stay close to me, alright? You two take the lead. Keep an eye out for beasts and anyone in need of help. Very well. We'll make for Perusa as quickly as we're able. With me. Yeah, Matsia, please stay close to them. We can't have anything happen to you. Not even for plot reasons. Never. Oh, Nala being lazy. Nala's not that old, otherwise I'd be like, oh, old kitty, just chilling. Because when cats get older, they're very chill. They don't move for anything. Food needs to be brought to them, cuddles needs to be brought to them. Nala's just having a lazy day. Like a lion relaxing in the sun. I relate. Okay, the font of Maya. This is not where I'm supposed to be going, but it's cool. It would be very like Final Fantasy if I go to the other place and they say, oh, there's no sign of them here. And then this actually turns out to be where they are. Half drowned in the pond. Bum, bum, bum. My cat is 13 years old and she's still very spicy. She poops in my blueberries. Wait. Like your actual blueberries that you get out of the fridge to eat? Or are you talking in your garden you have a blueberry plant? Oh, okay. Yeah, in your garden. That makes more sense. It would be very specific if every time you got blueberries out of the fridge, your cat was just like, oh yeah, this is the spot right here. I'm gonna shit right here in the packet. Well, hello there. There's a Lala here. Can't trust them, Lala. Suspicious. Villager woman! You might be the villager woman we're looking for. Do not fear, villager woman. We will help you. Yeah, I love how Matsuo gives us all the information. The very unnecessary information. He's like, oh yes, a temple where people worship divinities and lots of the villagers used to go there to worship and stuff. It's a bit run down, but Mattia, shut up. Matty, shut your mouth. We gotta go. We don't need all the details right now. Thank you. I thought I was done for. Nevin? Oh, she's a friend of mine too, but I've not seen her. Oh, it's not Nevin. She must still be somewhere out there, trying to avoid the beasts. And with her child, gods! Worry not for me. I can make my way back to the village on my own. I bet she's at the other temple. No. Oh, we're going up the hill. People do that when they're in a panic, though, don't they? They do! They do! You're just like blurting out everything you can think of. Like, oh yeah. That's obviously Matzia's response to panic. It's just like, it's just gonna talk, okay? And hope that something useful comes out eventually. Astariel, wait! Perusa lies just up ahead, but something terrible has happened. The beasts have come. Many have already been killed. Alphino and Alisei have gone on to do what they can, but there are so many. More than I could count. You must be ready. Are you sure they should be there alone? I'm just gonna charge in and hope for the best. Alisei, Alphino, you better not be getting kidnapped and or killed, because we've already had the bingo. You've been kidnapped once. Mama got her bingo square. You don't need to get into trouble again. No! Gods have mercy! Oh no! I just got here too late. Perfect timing. Terminus Snatcher. So snatched. Look at that tongue. Lovely. Oh. Snatched jawline. Muscly legs. Slay. And by that I mean I will slay you. Okay, well they're not here. Oh, Alfie! Oh, they're on their last legs. Okay, well at least he's safe. Remain calm and do not wander off. I will tend to the wounded. I'm always so proud when I see the twins taking charge. Like, Alisei had a good little plan, and Alfie's like, don't worry, we have things under control. I remember a time where he used to panic in situations like this. Not so very long ago. Okay. I killed a monkey for no reason. What's next? Something down the hill. On the lower level. Am I alive? Stay strong. We'll keep you safe, I promise. They are alive! I love how individual they are as well. Two completely different siblings who happen to look the same. Red and blue. Easy to confuse. Yeah, very different little personalities. Surely Alisei is more like, in case you turn, I'll make sure you won't harm anyone else. She's just got like the dagger behind her back secretly as she's reaching her hand out to heal. I am prepared to put you down. I'm not going to tell you that. I will kill you if I have to. Yeah, Alisei's got a bit more of an edge to her. She finds it harder to hold things in. Although we've seen Alfie get very angry in some cutscenes. I don't know, he gets more frustrated with everything. Ah, villager. Could this be? I don't see the child. I think we still haven't found them. I guess to make sure they don't turn as I'm fighting, I should just be like, don't give up hope. Think happy thoughts. It's always darkest before the dawn. I need my warrior of light to have a little list in their pocket of optimistic sayings. Positive affirmations. You're doing great. I believe in you. Hey, I know your friend is dead, but I don't know. Help me out here, chat. Positive affirmations. But you're still alive? I guess that doesn't really hit the spot. We need something more chipper. More chipper. Their heart might not be beating, but yours will be, at least for a few more years. Yeah, slash psych is, yeah. Great, good job breathing and stuff. Cool, keep doing that. Your friend may be gone, but you're still here, and you can still win. Exactly. Inspirational. I know the rest of your village is dead, but you are here, I suppose, and that's nice. I know you will go on wishing that it could have been you instead of them, but that's good for you and stuff. There you are. How fare the others? Well, the main characters are still alive, that's all that matters. I see. You've seen to all the beasts in sight. In that case, let's have everyone gather in front of the temple. Oh, everyone is gathering in front of the temple! Oh, chill music. Okay, yeah. The nice music is playing. And it isn't even the emotional damage track.
Courage, friend. The pain will pass.
I know things look bad, and the apocalypse is here, but I just got a crazy mount with my tombstones, so it's not all bad. Yeah, you can ride pillion in a second. I'll let you have a go. I like it. I'll keep that one up my sleeve.
Has anyone seen Mevan?
No, Mevan.
Where could she be?
We've dealt with all the blasphemies and made certain no villagers are still in hiding.
Good work. We've otherwise tended to the wounded as best we can.
What will become of us?
Help is on the way, surely. We may have to abandon our homes now, but we will return, someday.
But where can we go? Is anywhere even safe?
That I cannot say.
Her voice is suspiciously good. Did you steal the main character's voice?
Well, I can. Nowhere's safe. Run all you like, but there's no escaping these things. And even if I could, it's too late for my family.
They're all dead. Oh no.
This isn't good. The more they dwell on the tragedy, the more likely we are to lose them too.
And if one of them just suddenly transforms in the middle of the group, everyone's done for. Quick, Alphino, dance!
My friends, this is a place of worship. Should your heart quake with sadness, cast your mind to the heavens and remember. Remember the teachings of the old gods. Did they not implore us to stand fast when waves of sorrow break against our shores?
Look at him doing a speech. And he was too nervous to sell fish when we first met him.
Know this, my children. There is more ugliness than beauty in this world. To live is to suffer. To drink of calamity and drown in anguish. To toil and be tested, always and ever.
'Tis a perilous path you walk. Death lurks in the dark, and is the sole promise that awaits at journey's end. You will tremble with terror. You will weep tears of anger and despair.
But do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is.
Oh.
Then will you see how the hardships make you strong.
There is such great darkness, but there is always light.
Every doubt reforged as scales for your armor.
Yeah.
Every agony to temper your blade.
As a great bard once said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I like her.
Thank you, lad. We'd almost forgotten who we are. My undying gratitude to you as well, my friends.
It's all right.
You were searching for Mevon, no? We must return home. I pray you help the boy find his friend.
I think the pink-eyed dragon girl specifically should come with us.
Gladly. We dispatched what beasts we could, but the roads are still dangerous. Stay together and go in safety.
No, no.
That was very impressive, what you did back there. Those words seem to resonate with your people.
I smelt some main character about her, is all I can say. I was like, she stands out a little bit, you know? When you meet a character and, like, they're quite well spoken, and also, like, they have certain features that stand out and they just look better than everyone else. There'll be, like, random peasant wearing oven glover's hat, and then there'll be beautiful character with bright eyes and, like, a full set of armor, and you're like, that's suspicious. I think you have main character energy. I don't know, though. I don't know. Oh, you did so well.
They should. They were the first spoken unto our ancestors by the divinity of legend.
Oh, so you copied the speech?
I'm easily upset, and fish are wont to flee a temperamental hand. So I recite the teachings over and over to calm myself.
Oh.
They're lovely and inspiring to hear, though I imagine they were born of great misfortune.
They are born of life. There's as much bad as good in it. More, many would attest. All the more reason to appreciate the good when you can.
Oh, bless him. But it's true. Like, there is so much darkness and so much hate and horrible things in the world and in life in general. But there is always good to be found. And it just reminds me of when something terrible happens, always look for the people that are helping. Like, always look for the good people who run towards disaster rather than the ones that caused it, you know? Like, there's always good souls out there. They exist. And every one of them is worth 1,000 of the bad ones.
I won't argue with that.
Bad things keep happening to me, but I think that's just because I'm the protagonist.
In darkness, seek joy. Surrender not to sadness, and see beyond despair. Walk free, and bear the light for others to follow.
Do not surrender to despair.
And with that, let us see if we can't find Mervyn.
And that was her message. Walk free. Believe. Uh-oh.
Did you see? That beast was chasing someone.
It's okay. You know, I gave that whole spiel about, like, you know, people who run towards disaster to help. No, I think we should run away. Not in that direction. It was all bluster. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Look, someone has to save the world, but why does it always have to be me? I just want to go to the Gold Saucer and have a nice chill Friday night, okay? Don't judge me, Alizé. You're not perfect. Well, you kind of are. You kind of are, to be fair. Alizé is gazing out intently between the trees. Over there. My view was blocked by the trees, but I'm sure I saw someone being chased by a beast. Astariel, go with Matsia and search along the river. Alphino and I will circle from the south. Matsia giving the rousing speech. Oh. And everyone else joining in as well. It wasn't like he stood up and did his hero speech and everybody listened. They were finding little pockets of hope within themselves as well. And standing up. Gonna go into my list of phrases from this game that I carry with me as well. So many of those moments where you're like, oh, I can carry that with me, and it shall be a light in the darkness.
Dawn, you have 2 people's worth of strength.
I'm cheating, I know.
Alizé is just short. I'm not tall, she's just short. Little whippersnapper.
You know, look, Matsia, I'm not saying anything, but look, if a statue was gonna come to life, that would make a really cool raid boss. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but I'm just saying you should prepare for the worst. It's just kind of lurking there in the shadows. I don't trust it. Oh no!
That's her! No, I'm sure of it! Mervyn!
Don't, please!
You can't reason with it. Oh, now you just made it angry. Yes! With the new weapons as well. Slay, twin, slay! No shade, lady, but I think they outdid you. Oh.
No! God have mercy!
I can swim. I learned how to do that in Stormblood. Fear not. Fear not. Oh no, I'm in control. Oh. Oh, they're right at the bottom. Where's the baby? Where's the baby? She dropped the baby. I think she's a goner. She has to be. It squeezed her so hard. Mevin's lifeless body floats before you, battered and broken. Her death no doubt came swiftly. Her infant daughter, however, is nowhere to be seen. Don't babies float? I know. They're like boys, right? They float. Oh no, this one's sunk. Hello? Child? Offspring? Come with me. I'm so good with children. You take the babe into your arms. If she yet lives, you cannot tell. She will surely not survive unless you carry her to the surface at once. Speed. I can't let anything slow me down. I should have put my swimsuit on for this. Ugh. Matzia? Matzia, no! Why are you over there? I was closer to where the thing was. I don't like this at all. Ugh. Oh, my clothes are ruined. Oh, one sec. I need to, I can't glamour plate. Oh, goddammit. I was gonna put my bikini on. Do you not allow, poolside changing here? Fine. So strict. Unable to apply glamour plates at this pivotal emotional moment. Not allowed. Matzia? Oh, he's fine. He's fine. No, this isn't a sanctuary. It's not a safe place. What do you mean? I feel so safe. I feel so safe right now. Especially with this music. It's lulling me to sleep. So, where are they? Did you find Mevin and the child? Kinda. One of two. Damn it all. You have the child. Let me see her. It's gonna survive. They wouldn't kill a baby. They wouldn't kill a baby. They wouldn't do that. Not even Final Fantasy would kill a baby. They'd at least wait until it was a cute child before killing it. So far, we've not had infant slaughter.
Elfino.
The child is alert, and I see no wounds, and yet she grows weaker. My spells can do no more. What she needs is a change of clothes and a warm bed. We must hurry back.
Uh-oh.
Not now!
Matzia, take the child.
Oh, so small in his giant hands.
God damn it. It appears we've made enough noise to be heard for miles around. More will be upon us ere long. We make our stand here. Matzia, can you take her back to the village?
Matzia, I swear to God, if you do some self-sacrificial bullshit, I will never forgive you.
All by myself? You can't be serious!
The beasts will follow you home unless we stop them here. And so we shall. Be strong, Matzia. Her life is in your hands.
You can do it.
Right. I can do it.
Yes, you can!
I know you can. We'll keep them busy, Matzia. Go! Quickly!
I'll make as much noise as possible. I'll start yodeling. We'll attract the whole forest here. You can do it. You can do it. Why are you showing us this scene? Don't show us this scene. No.
No. Not you too.
Sing a lullaby or something. Do you know any lullabies? Oh, I didn't even know it would affect a baby.
Don't be afraid.
I guess babies still can feel fear.
To drink of calamity. It is a perilous path. Death lurks in the dark.
Maybe the lullaby is better than that?
No! I'm not afraid! I'm not afraid! Ah! Do not avert your eyes. See your life for what it is. See how the hardships make you strong. Every doubt reforged.
No.
Every agony.
You're not scared. Of course. Fear not, your knight in shining armor is here.
The divinity?
Nay, but one who would deliver thee just the same.
Please. You must save the child.
Babies love dragons.
She is all that remains of Mevan and Grasef. Please.
Yeah, that wouldn't scare a baby. Oh.
Well.
Babies do love dragons.
Seems the babe's taken a liking to you.
Thou art strong, little one. Let us convey thee to thy home.
I spied our friends as we flew in. They appeared to be holding their own against the Horde.
Yeah, we could do with some help. If you could stop monologuing and come and save us, that would be great. Oh, maybe we don't need Estinian's help. Yeah, we can do this as a 3-person party.
Right. That's the last of them. We should hurry and find Matsia.
Oh, so glad Matsia's okay. I really thought they were going to do something there. Like, also, it would be so tragic if, like, he transformed into one of the beasts, but somehow kept walking, and then arrived at the village and, like, outstretched his tendrily arms and was like, "Arr," and gave the baby, like, it's his, like, final act. But, okay, I don't even need to think about that because it didn't happen, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh. He did it. I knew he could do it. Damn, they should hire you to write the game. I'm really good at thinking of, like, potential emotional damage scenes. Is how I prepare for them. I'm like, this could happen, this could happen, this could happen. Maybe we think this is gonna happen, but then this happens as a twist. Yeah. I have a feeling he'll be fine. He had help from on high. Yeah, and it had a really sexy hairband. No, he'll be fine.
Really? How can you be so sure?
I don't know, it's just a feeling. I'm the protagonist.
A fine battle it must have been. Shame I missed it.
Estinian, it was you who came to Mattia's aid.
I was only along for the ride. Vritra was the one who saw the boy was in need. The two are headed back to the village.
Where the worm will honor Ahiwan's wishes and finally reveal himself to his people.
Perhaps so. Will you go and join them?
There's something I need to do first.
Bury the
Mervyn gave
mother.
her life so that her child might live. She deserves better than to be left to drift alone. She deserves to be laid to rest beside her husband, at least. Will you help me?
My God, the twins have had to do this so many times. Like, there've been so many people that we've been sent to help that we then couldn't save. We've already buried people this expansion. I hope Mummy Lavelier has a very good therapist on payroll. Another burial. We're gonna get a burial in every zone we go to. Have Alphino tend to the baby. That was text I never thought I was gonna see in this game. Oh my gosh, but everything's okay. And during that cutscene, we had a lovely raid coming in. Fen, thank you for the raid! Fen, everything's okay! Welcome, raiders! This is deep into Endwalker now, and things are getting serious. But thank you for joining us. Oh, laying them to rest together. Poor Alice. Go. I'll keep watch until your work is done. Are we gonna have another emotional burial cutscene? Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. We have done what we can. 'Tis for the villagers of Palakistan to perform the funeral rites. If nothing else, Mevern and Querasaf died as they lived. As themselves, and not as beasts. Their souls will find peace in the ethereal sea. To think that a day would come when even the smallest of solaces would be this comforting. That we're at the stage where we're just grateful they died as themselves. Oof. Oh, she still won't say anything. Estinian stands in silence, a grim expression on his face. But it's okay because there's a cup of tea. See, that's the British response to everything. Are you happy? Celebratory cup of tea. Are you shocked? Cup of tea will loosen the shock. Are you sad? Cup of tea. Estinian understands this. Cup of tea and a minty wind. A cup of tea and an after dinner mint. Thank you. Cuppa makes everything better. You're ready then? In that case, let's head to Palakistan. No doubt Vitra is waiting us. We're just gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, wait. No burying? We're just gonna leave them here for the wild animals to peck at? Are we not... Guys? Were we not giving them a decent burial? No. Free range burial. Free range. It's very eco-friendly. It feeds the local wildlife. But she was all like, oh, she deserves better than to float and bloat and rot in that pond. And then, yeah. I don't know what their customs are, though. Maybe this is their custom. That they in some way return to nature by becoming one with the wildlife. The rabbit is already gnawing on them. Yeah, it's having a snacky snack. Oh, well, I pay my respects. I will bow. I would Mandeville. I forget how I Mandeville. There is no greater respect than the Mandeville. No greater respect. In my culture, which is mostly the gold saucer. Have a nice death, I guess. What is slash pray even? Is that a full on, like, do you lean down? Oh, you do. Oh. I thought it would just be like a bowing of the head, but it's full on leaning down. The implication is that someone in the community will see to them. Yeah, they have their own burial rites, as she said. Like, they'll sort them out. But I feel bad leaving them here until then. Like, there's literally a savage monkey right there. Like, are we sure that one of their, like, legs isn't going to be missing by the time the villagers get here? They're everywhere. I've been attacked by them so many times. The wild animals are getting attacked by blasphemies. And they ignore dead things, so the dead bodies will be fine. Yeah. Oh, look, a minty wind. I don't want it. I've just had a minty wind. I'm full. I don't want it, chat. You can't make me. If you eat too many minty winds at once, you get indigestion. So I'm not touching it. Busy. You're a menace, you know that. Yes, I'm a danger to society, and I'm very, very proud of it. Monkeys in Final Fantasy are outrageously vicious and disproportionately dangerous for some reason. They're horrible! It's always the monkeys. I don't know what their aggro circles are, but they seem to just hate everything more than any other creature in this game. They're just angry. First, hordes of beasts. Now, oh, it's the old man. First, hordes of beasts. Now, a mighty rim. Our world goes stranger by the day. He is a mighty rim. It's cool being able to see, like, the scale of him. Because when he was in his throne room, I didn't fully appreciate how big he was. Oh, it's happening! So many cutscenes packed into this. Rest easy, for all is well here. Young Matsya returned with the babe safe in his arms. Owing to a warm bed, the girl hath already begun to regain her strength. Less joyously received was word of the mother and father's fate, as well as that of their transformed neighbours. How many children of Thavner must we lose to this calamity? Mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. Every death, another void that can never be filled. We who survive must carry the weight of their memory, as we strive to regain a semblance of what we have lost. He prepared a whole speech. He's got a little post-it note in his back pocket, and he's reading it off of that. Karsaf and Mevan's babe is a child of Thavner as well. I thank you for returning her to us safe.
Oh, most great and merciful Rim, I have not the words to express my gratitude. They say that were it not for you, brave Matsya and the child would have been lost to us forever. Long had I heard rumors that a mighty dragon had forged a pact of friendship with the satrap, but never would I have expected such a kind and gentle soul.
Truth in part, but not in whole. It's time to fess up. I am Vitra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode. An isle I have ruled over as satrap, Adahawan as my loyal servant. Am I ears to be believed? You were the satrap all along? Nadana, what are you doing here? I was like, is that Nadana? But like, all of the elephant people genuinely look the same, apart from they wear different clothes. So someone could have just been wearing her dress. I heard from the Radiant that you had gone to help the people of Palaka's stand in their time of need. Yeah, I'm gonna get cancelled for saying all the elephant people look the same. It's literally the same model. They don't even have different ears, or tusks, or trunks, or eyes. The only difference is that they wear different clothing. It's true, I tell you, it's true. And so, I and several of my colleagues from the Great Work came to offer our services. The alchemists have already brewed up some potions for Mevan's daughter. But enough about us. You and your role are a far greater enigma. If you were the true satrap all along, could it be that young Vishan was created to serve as your emissary? Thou didst suspect the boy was but a simulacrum. A rumor has circulated for many years around the High Crucible that our most skilled alchemists were once commissioned by the satrap's family in secret to fashion a mammoth indistinguishable from a living boy. Ah. Looking at Vishan with that knowledge, I simply put two and two together. I was not alone in drawing this conclusion, but like me, they no doubt recognized that the satrap was using the simulacrum to work more closely with his people, and decided not to press the issue. I had always assumed one of Ahawan's associates was manipulating it from afar, though the truth is indeed far more surprising. It is an honor to meet you in the flesh, Master Vitra. Pray allow me to express my gratitude. If you had not believed in and given us unto your scales, I do not know where we would be. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. 'Twas thou and thy fellow alchemists that fashioned the means to unmake the towers. You were the saviors not only of Razat Han, but the star. Far too kind you are, Master Vitra, but the star yet wants for salvation. Once more will my colleagues and I commit the knowledge and resources at our disposal to the mission of aiding the people in their darkest hour. 'Twould seem this place is in good hands. I would return to see how Razat Han fares. What will you do, Scions? I worry for the survivors we met at Perusa. Should we pay them a visit before making our way back? In that case, might I ask a favor? Nothing too burdensome, I promise. This way. I'm glad Nadana's back. I was thinking, oh, is her part in the story finished now? Because she delivered us the stuff and then kind of disappeared again for a while. What a lovely aroma. I wonder what sort of spices these are. Spicy spices. Curious, isn't it? The burning sky is so ominous, yet the crackling flames here are somehow calming. Yeah, the sky is still burning. It's true, we saved one person. But the sky is still on fire. Vitra chose to reveal his identity to the villagers of Palaka's stand before all others. A wise choice, considering the warm reception. He even seemed a little relieved. It remains to be seen how the people of Razat Han will take the news. But if this was any indication, he need not worry. That's true, he's been so worried about this, but I think they've seen his kindness. They just didn't know it was him. All this time. Oh, Astariel! Running through that dark jungle, there was a time when I thought all was lost. Had Master Vitra and Astinian not arrived when they did... No, I must focus on the good. Mevan's precious daughter is safe and sound, and that is all that matters. Oh my gosh, if Matsir is like the adopted father for their daughter and brings them up and teaches them how to fish, that would break my heart. That would be so cute. You'd be a great father, Matsir. Needs to simmer for a bit longer, I'd say. In the meantime, I was hoping I might ask you a few questions. The red sky, those terrible beasts. What in the name of the sisters is happening here in Thavnair? A lot of shit. I don't have time to explain. Oh, my. That's rather a lot to take in. It would seem the situation is even more grave than we suspected. Thank you, friend. My colleagues and I will use your knowledge to see if it can further our own research. And with that, here we are. A pot of piping hot chai, brewed from my own secret recipe of spices and tea leaves, together with hearty helpings of rich milk and purest sugar. I've made enough for everyone in the village. Might I trouble you to deliver a few cups? The drink has medicinal properties, then? Not in the least. The ingredients are quite ordinary. It's so very tasty, though, and has a way of lifting the spirits. The spicy aroma and distinctive sweetness of chai is a simple, everyday pleasure on our island. Sometimes, the best medicine is the simplest. I do like a chai tea, a nice warming chai tea. A lovely sentiment, Nizana. By all means, allow us to assist. They also solve their problems with tea. It works. While you lot distribute hotbed... I'm having trouble finding my voices today. Estinian especially. I'm like, where is he? I don't know where he is. While you lot distribute hot beverages, I'll do a sweep for errant beasts to slay. A far less arduous task, no doubt. When you're finished, look for me at the wakeful Tirana. I shall. I shall. We've got tea to distribute. It's a very important job. Someone has to do it. It is quite late, but if you finish this current quest off, it will leave it at a perfect spot to pick up next time. We're late night on the FanFest hype. This is fine. Everyone's got energy after the announcement.
You want a tea? We got chocobo coffee.
We could do a chocobo chai. That could work. Add a little spice to that as well. If I had to pick two people in the game that it's consistently worth the time to brief on a situation, I think they'd be Nadana and Stola. Stola has a certain calmness in these kinds of situations as well. Always calm. Although we've seen some panic in Endwalker. I always remember that scene when we were in the dungeon, and for the first time we got like a very extreme facial expression from her, and she's like it was full panic.
Double espressos? Oh, violence. I like it.
I'm just in for a water break. How's it been going? Yeah, some very bad things happened in the story today, but then there is some hope. We did manage to save some people. We're giving out tea now, so that makes a change of pace. Look at them all lazing about, knowing full well the beast might strike again at any moment. Do they not realise their lives are in danger? Well, I, for one, intend to survive. I'm too young to die. Yes, I'll leave this island if I must. But where would I go? Is anywhere safe these days? Have some tea, don't think about it. A piping hot chai, brewed from the aromatic tea leaves, flavoured with Nadana's secret blend of herbs and spices, then mixed with a rich milk. Proper chai tea. Well, a cup of chai? Can't you see I have more important things to worry about? No, you're right. It is precisely in times like these that we must strive to remain calm and steady. Keep calm and carry on. Indeed. I do believe I'll visit the Elder and see what needs to be done. If there's any way I can aid my village and my friends, I'll do it. She had a very quick change of heart there. From wanting to run away to like, oh yes, I'll see if I can help anyone. This'll come through. It was a while ago, we already said hi. But delight in the elven pipe. And thank you so much, Fen, if you're still here. Welcome, Raiders. It was a while ago. We did say hi to everyone, but the alert wants to play now. I always talk to the mender. They never have anything to say, but... Do you want to repair my rubbish whilst I'm here? Repair everything. Yes, I love this. This is newish, so I can repair everything in all of my inventories. Look at that. Repairs complete. Not pictured. Threatening note from Nadana pinned to the cup, like, fuck the heck up, pal. Yeah, like, just written around the edge of the cup in Sharpie is like, just buckle up. Just grow some balls. Like, passive-aggressive messages. Oh, hello. What are you two up to? Thank you for coming to my rescue. Now that I'm safe, I must follow your example and find a way to help where I can. The aroma of that chai is truly irresistible. Do you suppose Nadana would mind if I helped myself to a cup? You can have one here, I'll sneak you one. I'm only supposed to have 3, but I'll sneak you another. Ah, everyone's relaxing around the campfire. Oh yes, warm yourselves, warm yourselves. Before we get a potential wintry expansion. Keep nice and warm. Who else wants tea? Tea, anyone? Who has trauma? Fix your trauma with tea. Works every time. Works 100% of the time that it works. Hello, weary citizen. Wait, I know you. You were the one who saved us from those beasts back at the temple. Were it not for you, well, let's not even think about that. At times like this, we mustn't dwell on what might have been, but look to the future. But what future awaits us? How can Radzat Han hope to recover from this? Most of my friends are gone, and I don't know where to turn. But don't worry, tea! Take a sip and all your problems will become nothing. Dust on the wind, you might say. A cup of chai? Well, if you insist. That aroma has a way of clearing the mind. Oh, come to think of it, we've faced our fair share of trials in the past as well. And no matter how hard the times, we've always come together as a people united. Man united. Man united. Tea. Is this Britain now? I'm kind of confused. One day at a time. One step at a time. For that is all any of us can do. Yes. Back to work. Once I finish this cup, that is. Thank you. If you can only take but one more step, that's all you need to do. I don't know, I heard that somewhere before. It must have been one of those blog posts or something. I'm sure it wasn't anywhere important. Something about taking one more step. If you could take but one more sip. Indeed. Wisp sip. Yeah, some bloke with an axe, I think. I'm not sure. This whole area is highlighted, so I'm just stalking people who might want tea. Anyone in here who wants tea? 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 Tea, anyone? Tea? Usually you can just like make this symbol, anyone? Like, Tea, tea, tea. At least that works in Britain. I remember that was like the universal signal for do you want a cup of tea? When I was at work, someone would be like at the other end of the room and they'd be like, tea. You'd be like, that's how you do it. It's official British hand language. My quest for tea wanters. It runs dry. No one wants my tea. Tea for trauma. Tea for trauma. It must be someone over here because we've teed everyone on the other side. He hasn't got enough trauma for tea. I search for stronger trauma. We've done you. I've looked in here. Are they hiding somewhere? Maybe if they're upset, maybe they're hiding. Trauma tea! Get your trauma tea! Oh, there's someone up there. Hello, do you find yourselves in the depths of sorrow? Fear not! Take this delicious leaf juice. Hi. I'm sorry. I want to be left alone. My best friend and I, we fled the village together. One of the beasts took him and it was all I could do to run. All the while I could hear this monstrous voice screaming my name. Don't worry. Your friend is dead. But tea! Fear not, friend. Is this for me? We used to drink chai together often. Shared stories over steaming Shared stories over steaming cups after a hard day's work. Thank you, friend. The pain may never pass, but I must press on all the same. For his memory, and for we who must remember. Remember us. As some dude once said, remember us. Remember that they once lived. I'm just full of quotes. They don't come from anywhere in particular. Thank you for delivering the chai, Astariel. Did it help to lift the villagers' spirits? It worked suspiciously well. I will say, the turnaround from like, maybe I should leave this place and never come back, to the immediate like, no, let me help my local community and be an asset to society. Like, it was a bit too fast. I don't know what she put in there. I'm not gonna question it. Question nothing. That is heartening to hear indeed. I guess the drugs worked then. The final days show no signs of abating, but that is all the more reason that we must try to keep our composure. Our lives have been forever changed. The people we have lost will never return to us. These tragedies will long weigh on our hearts. But we have the capacity to live with our suffering, to carry the agony till we too join the fallen in death. It is not a surrender, but a recognition, for it is only in acceptance that we can find the strength to move forward. 'Tis the final stage of grief, acceptance indeed. I got some tea! I got tea of my own. Oh, my inventory's really clean, by the way. I cleaned it. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. I did a full spring clean. I was quite brutal. I just got rid of everything. Apart from this, I thought I'll keep that. Just a couple things. Never know when I might need all of that. It's not that bad. It's fine. Look, there's like a few spaces free. At least it's not literally one space free like usual. Oh, there we go. I don't know whether to talk to Matsia or if that's going to start like another chain. Or does talking to Matsia wrap things up very nicely? Let me know. Some of that will get crunched in the update at least. Crunched! What are they coming for my snacks? Is there going to be a snack inventory? Okay, that would actually be quite helpful. Like a food inventory. How dare they steal things from my inventory? Square Enix with their quality of life updates. I like my chaos. I delight in the chaos. How dare they? Although, like, some kind of redistribution of how the things like this, which are technically like a token currency, it would be nice if they weren't stored in your main inventory. If there's plans for that, I would be happy about that. Because I end up with like shields and swords and things that are like, you hand them in and you get shinies in return, but they take up so much space. And oh, when we were doing all the Gobbo Gobbo raids, all the Alexander raids, all of that toot that you end up with in your inventory, and the screws and the cogs and it piles up. It piles up very fast. Chat is saying this is probably the place to leave things. Well, we are back tomorrow. We're having a Charlatan Saturday tomorrow. I thought, because this is the FanFest weekend, we have to play more Final Fantasy. Plus, you were kind of shortchanged with a shorter for Friday today because of the keynote. So we're back tomorrow. There will be more MSQs, and we will see what happens. But it's nice that we started the stream in such a dark, dark place, and it's ended with hope. And the people accepting Vicha as well. That's positive, and I hope they accept him in the city as well. More MSQ tomorrow. We might do a bit of dungeoning tomorrow, depending on how MSQ goes. See where we're at. But yeah. Evercold is coming. I'm still processing that information that it's called Evercold. Which is weird, because it's like a total flip from Dawn Trail. Because Dawn Trail is very tropical as far as I know. And then going to the Evercold. Into the chilliness. Into the mystery. But Humes, I will see you all tomorrow. But we do not simply end a stream. We do like to go on an elven raid. So, come with us. Raise your swords, your shields. You may even throw some Moogs. Moogs is trained as a battle panther, so she will fight alongside you. If you happen to have 50,000 channel points, you can guide the raid wherever you choose. I don't know if anyone has such a mighty sum of channel points right now, but shout about it if you do. Otherwise, I get to choose where we go. Not I, not anymore. Alas, they are spent. Lost forever. They shall never be recovered. They'll be recovered in no time, knowing you. Ooh, who should we go and see? I kind of want to raid a Final Fantasy streamer, but I know that spoilers will abound today because people will be like, oh my gosh, the new expansion. Very rightly, they will be absolutely losing their mind over the new expansion. Ooh, interesting games going on. There's some like new games I haven't seen much of as well. Now is probably not the day to raid someone playing Final Fantasy. Yeah. There's gonna be, understandably, much hype, much chatter about the new updates. I keep seeing so much Tomodachi Life as well. I'm so tempted to get that game. I was like wheeze laughing at some of the clips I saw on TikTok. It looks hilarious and so random. So I'd love to react to that on stream. That's the kind of madness I need in my life. Yeah, Pocopia looks good too. But Pocopia's only on Switch 2. I have a Switch 1. Alas, we're in the past. I love my Switch 1. It's the Zelda Switch. I could never leave her. I could never. I've made a Stariel. You made a Stariel? I need to see her. As long as you can show me her, because maybe the island is full of other spoilers from Final Fantasy. It's probably like Spoiler City, Spoiler Island. Alright, well, I know someone who might need a little bit of an energy boost. And if there's one thing that the Wisps are very good at doing, it's raising spirits, bringing some energy. And the lovely Elbat is live right now, and she is absolutely bananas. She's doing an uncapped donathon. She's on day 7. So let's go send her some energy and some good vibes. Elbat's incredible. You might know her from YouTube, where she does various videos, like really well-researched videos, a very well-spoken creature, and absolutely hilarious. You will love her if you haven't met her already. All right, sending the raid on there. All right, prepare your swords, magic if you have it, and let's make this a good raid. I will see you tomorrow night for more MSQ, but until then, thank you for joining me on the emotional roller coaster, and bring on Evercold. Still think it sounds like some kind of spring water brand. But yes, I shall muse on it overnight. See you soon, Hughes. Good night.